take off your shades now? Hey, man. Look, white balancing a camera is the least of my worries. I'm home like 2 days a week. All right, I'm home 2 days a week. I don't have time to white balance a camera. I gotta do laundry and pack my bags. Nice. This is one of the most damaging things you can get hit by. Rashid's fireball, his wind shot, has like a weird hitbox, right? On the Fierce, he does reversal wind shot. You can see the angle it travels is like this, right? He has a really weird angle. It can catch neutral jumps or far jumps when you're moving forward. Like if you're over here and you try to jump forward on Rashid from full screen, and when it hits, you have so much time to see it and eagle spike. And look at the damage on that. It's a really high damaging juggle to eat off of like an errant fireball. Yeah, run up throw because you know the orb is coming back and she just wants to block, right? And these are great. These are really threatening, even though it doesn't look like it, right? Heavy kick, whirlwind shot, it goes like this, right? So it doesn't necessarily hit right in front of you, or it doesn't necessarily hit like out on the screen anywhere over here. But the reason it's so good is because these are V-skill cancelable, so he can roll in on the ground or V-skill into the air off any of these. So every single one of them is a threat. Right? Every time he charges up those heavy whirlwind shots, it's a threat for Sako. So he has to respect it. And also, Sako can't really do much about him. It's a great option, right? It's a great option to have in the match. Yeah, dash into jump heavy punch, juggle again. That's like, he's eating like probably a third of his life bar in just those two whirlwind shot juggles. No combo, but yeah, he was going to force a 50-50. That was a punish. Yep, he only has the air orbs left. Sako is one of the only people who would optimize a situation like this. He's one of the only people who chooses to V-skill, explosion. He has light punch and light kick, light kick and light punch orbs left. Shoot the air orbs, get another explosion, throw the orb down on the other side, walk up standing medium punch. For quick rise, no quick rise, do the drill in the front. Meaty drill. Combo into the... Oh, wow. Actually, it wasn't even a combo. Recall, and you're dead. That was a good setup. Standing medium punch was for quick rise. Standing medium punch, no orb is plus on block. Man, you guys are really hating on my white balance camera. Look, bro. It be like that, okay? Somebody asked about me doing Dragon Ball. I want to do, that was the tournament that I didn't finish. I didn't finish Evo Dragon Ball, so I'll go back and do that probably when I'm home from DreamHack, is I think my plan. I like that Sako's not throwing the orb too much in this matchup, because that's Oil King's just looking to trade with it. With the projectile, right? So Sako's doing a little bit more walking forward, and I think that he's really good at playing that close range game anyway. Did he try to V-skill into trigger right there, and he just didn't build it? He tried to orb release to start the combo. Nice. Yeah, this is a good, actually, example of a situation where Oil King could have challenged, but hindsight is like 50-50 here, obviously, right? Because he did heavy orb recall, it heads back towards Menat at this angle, and Rashid can just duck under it. So at that range, Rashid can actually sort of challenge. DreamHack this weekend? Yeah. It is the upcoming weekend in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. I think that's right. That's dead. One of the worst situations. Hindsight is 50-50. That's how Street Fighter works. One of the worst things to get hit by. Standing medium punch into EX. Wind shot. That's the worst. Because he gets a standing fierce. Hindsight, you can see the 50-50. That's how fighting games work. They're not 2020. There's no 2020 mix-up. It's hindsight is 50-50. Why did I know? As soon as he said Storm Chasers running into stuff, and Gina said, well, that's usually... I knew he was going to say white people. I knew he was going to say white people because, you know... Well, it's true. See, he just quietly says that's usually the case. I don't know why people do shit like that. Why would you run into a tornado? That's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. I don't understand. Like, if it's for research purposes, I guess, whatever, right? I don't know what you research in a tornado, but I'm sure there's things that I don't understand. But, like, what inspires you to go check out a tornado? Let's drive into the tornado with my pick-em-up truck. Like, what are you thinking? The only thing I'm thinking about is thanking my subscribers. Thanks very much, Tuka Kappa, for the Twitch Prime. Yeah, he had one orb left there. Oh, no. If he didn't do standing medium punch on this release, he could have punished it. Right? He V-reversal of the orb, and then he could punish this. Oh, he was too far for jab, jab. I wonder why he did EX. Late cancel. You can interrupt that pretty easily. Right? This is an example of something you can interrupt. Late canceled Fierce. You could have jabbed this with a Menat. But this time he does Fierce, cancels quickly, and it beats Sako trying to move. That's not too bad. Jab, jab, strong is not that much damage. Just trying to wait him out here. Just like I'm waiting to thank Michael McGrath, the tier 1 sub. Thanks very much. Isn't that like a, what is that? Like a BMX? Not BMX, dirt bike rider? Isn't there a guy that's like famous? I don't know. It just sounds like somebody who does professional something. Damn, that sucks. You know, Oil King, I don't blame you. He was trying to run. Jeremy McGrath, that's the one. He's trying to run out the clock here. That standing medium punch was bad news. EX into V skill to escape was perfect. But yeah, that's 50-50 throw or no throw. He could have done EX uppercut, but that's like all in, right? Motocross, you're right. Motocross, that's what it's called. I don't know. I don't know. Seems like it's a very, you know, niche thing compared to what I understand in the world. Jeremy McGrath. That sounds like someone who rides motorcycles for a living. Yeah, standing heavy kick is so good, by the way. It can fly over a lot of normals, low normals, especially it can fly over Menat's like low jabs or something like that. You know, that's why I think roll kick in this matchup is so good for Rashid. Is like, look at this, right? Mixer, down jab, punish, it's nothing. Roll kick, down jab, or stand jab, roll kick again. Like, he ate 2 jabs, and this one roll kick connects, does the same damage as both jabs, and gets you inside for a mix-up. It's so good. Almost as good as Voltron 1776. Damn, Voltron worked on the Declaration of Independence? The only thing that people care about in this country is freedom and Voltron. The risk-reward against Menat is almost always in the favor of the aggressor when she doesn't have resources. Yeah, dive kick in the front. That's gonna... Oh, wow, I'm so surprised that didn't hit her V-trigger activation. And Sako with the mad genius to... Yeah, he's holding the light orbs. You can tell it. You can tell he's holding the light orbs because he whiffs the throw here. So he can hold light punch, light kick to manipulate the orbs at the top of the screen. Jab check after the standing heavy punch. He can start canceling into the, what's it called, whirlwind shots earlier. Got him. That actually is like such a far-ranging super confirm short down jab. You have a lot of range on that. I finished my coffee. I ran out. It's a dark timeline we're living in. No whiff punish. Although, the thing about Menat is that she doesn't really have a good whiff punish against that anyway. You have to abuse her weak punishes without... Like, yeah, sweep there. That's not that bad. If that hit, you got pressure anyway, right? I like the walk back. Force her to go low there. Because what is she going to do? Without bars, she doesn't really have a low threat. That's, like, super dangerous, right? Low medium kick into throwing the whatever. Black iced coffee, that's what I drink. You know, this guy Hook Gang God was making so much fun of me for this black iced coffee. He was like, I feel like that's what I would drink when I grew old. and I had lost taste buds. I was like, oh my god, damn, this series is messed up. He even gets away with, look at this, he even gets away with overhead, standing leg kick, and a heavy whirlwind shot. You don't want to interrupt because you're so low on life that hitting a button sounds scary. Roll in, jab, delayed crouching medium kick to try to bait him. And then, yeah, down jab trades with the whirlwind shot. Iced coffee is delicious, alright? If you don't like coffee, that's fine. EX Mixer. I think that's a good choice as an anti-air for the corner carry, right? All things considered. That's what you want more than anything. Yeah, see, he started their match by not canceling standing heavy punch immediately. He was delayed canceling a lot. So Sako tries to jump out, gets clipped by the whirlwind shot. Just mixing up the timing on what you cancel with. That was a great jump out. But he's changing up the timing on when he's doing heavy punch into cancels or not. Yeah, run up jump that time. Run up mixer, run up jump. He can mix up his different options and you just have to guess. Standing heavy punch would crush counter a button there, but he didn't hit anything, so he just blocked. Yep, in the front. V reversal out. You have a 2-bar V trigger with Rashid, and roll kick is, you know, it's pretty good in this matchup, so you can kind of V reversal and just get away with it. Yeah, no more mix-ups. Orbs are all gone. Building a V trigger is kind of hard, though. He needs a crush counter, I think. Oh, he actually might be able to do it. Because Sako, the thing about Menat is that when you're blocking, she's building you gray damage, which gives you V gauge, right? Every time you block a medium or a heavy attack, you get gray life, and that gray life, you know, it adds up. You're getting V trigger gauge. Oh man, that hit at the very tip. He did it so late in the jump. Oh man, did he hit a button after that? I don't think that was a punish, right? Did he like try to throw attack or something? Wait, what did he get right there? It was counter hit, so he did something. He tried crouching medium kick? Did he think she was just gonna walk back? I don't understand. Oh, you know what it was? Oil King thought to himself that he would respect DP. So he did crouching medium kick. He was probably going to try crouching medium kick, mixer, super. Oh, there's no time. Yeah. Such a safe option. Jump back short, hits on both sides. Oil King went all in right there, right? It was, he tried to force a 50-50, which is, will I EX uppercut or will I crouching medium kick, mixer, super? It's like super risky, but he actually does that quite a bit. Man, this guy O-King. He plays that game a lot. On a scale of 1 to 10, how were Oil King short this event? Probably like 4, and that's how many inches they were. You can usually rely on him to bring the heat. Man, standing medium punch no orb is so good. I gotta play more Menat. I like this character a lot. I think she's really fun to play. Anti-air, yep. He's been doing fierce no cancel a lot. DreamHack Montreal is this weekend. This weekend, not next weekend, this weekend. Don't worry, you didn't miss it yet. Overhead, that was a nice block actually. Dive kick in the front end overhead's pretty hard to block. You have to be pretty ready because you have to switch from like cross-up block, front block, overhead. There's a lot. My flight to Montreal, by the way, is at 5:40 a.m. Uh-oh. If Sako gets a big crush counter, oh, 0 here. Yeah. Oh, man. If Sako just did V-skill, V-trigger there, he would have been chilling. But that was a little, I don't know, that was a little greedy, the sweep. Yep, a little punish. Nice jump over. Okay. She builds a lot of bars, so spending this immediately, probably not the end of the world. Especially because you're down around. What's good, I Heart Justice? Yeah, this is a lot of corner carry. Try to bait the throw. Weakness of walk back throw bait. We mentioned this in the corner, right? After you block something like down jab, up forward, just holding up forward out of the corner is a really common option because it beats throw and it beats walk back throw bait. All right, two options that are very popular. Yeah, Sako's pretty dangerous here. Any of his grounded buttons can be V-trigger. Well, you know, same with his wake-up buttons. Overhead, nice. That was a good block. That's a combo. Oh, he missed it. Yeah. He is separated from his orb here, which is a pretty scary spot to beat. What the hell? Sako is a wizard. I don't know how he did that. That was some kind of sorcery. Orb is still behind him. You're dead. With no orb there, it's pretty hard for Menat to fight, right? Like, she wants to backdash and escape and get away so that she can grab the orb, and Oil King was just all over him. See, that risk is not that bad. I mean, to be honest, Oil King just does that a lot. Like the jump dive kick, the eagle spike to bait people into trying to anti-air. But against Menat, like, the punish is so, like, whatever that you're just like, well, yeah, it's fine. You have to take risks to get in against this character, right? If you don't take risks, you probably will never get in. And the risks are worth it because the punish is, like, very negligible compared to most other characters, right? And her offense after is not going to be that big either. Oh, man, I thought that was going to be a punish. Yeah, back throw. Not too bad. I like that he quick rise knowing that the tornado was about to run out anyway. Normally, when that tornado is out, you don't quick rise whatever you get hit by because you're afraid of that. Good jab interrupt. I thought he was going to do some crazy Sako anti-air combo there. Went low. Explosion. I thought he had something with the orb there into the backdash, but he didn't. Oh, boy. That beats throw. Eagle spike? No, he just finished with the fierce. Jab, jab, he's dead. Oh, man. Thanks very much for the bits, by the way. I was like, what was that noise? Do throws get enhanced when going through tornado? No, only moves that move forward. So the throw is not one of those. But like any of his attacks that move forward, any of his normals that move forward, any special move that moves forward. That was a punish, by the way. 2 yen. Yeah, just think of bits like yen. Most characters, it's not always easy for them to neutral jump bait throws, but Rashid is actually one of the ones whose fierce hits low enough that he can actually do it pretty kind of like reliably. Yeah, that was a throw bait. One more for stun. He tried to do empty jump short on the other side. That would have dizzied and he would have killed him. V reversal. That's a punish. Man, I can't believe she gets slide. There's so much recovery frames on that. He tried to throw bait there. That was a genius. Oh, man, Sako so good. That was a genius setup, by the way. Knock him down. He has tons of plus frames here. You hold on to the heavy punch orb. Walk up, neutral jump. If they throw attack here, the heavy punch orb hits and you land and hit heavy kick and then you get the combo. This is a beautiful anti-air. Jab. He used jab plus medium orb to just walk up. That was pretty sick. Sako's orb control is excellent. Oh, man, that throw would have killed if he didn't uppercut it. Now he has all the screen space. Yeah, that was so risky. He tried to slide into it thinking that Oil King was going to hit a button or just get tagged, hoping it would kill. The Storm Chaser. You know, guys, I recently got, what's it called? Slay the Spire. That game's fun, man. I was just thinking about it right now. It's dangerous. You know, that's so sick that she gets a, oh, man. That is a pretty setup. Crush counter sweep. She gets the dash up, throw the orb. Crush. Canceling a V-skill because he was going to do soul explosion anyway. Second V-skill, explosion, whiff jab into the soul throw. She built so much gauge, by the way. Look at her crush counter gauge already. Her V-skill gauge. She hasn't been hit yet, and he almost has V-trigger. Right? He's been hit now, but before that, he hadn't been hit. The Storm Chaser. Uh-oh, he's almost done. Dizzy? He's dead. Crouching Fierce. Boom. EX. Kill him. I can't believe he just ran into that. Oh, yeah. There's been a bunch of typhoons. It's monsoon season in, rainy season and monsoon season in Asia, right? Southeast Asia. And Japan. Wow, that was so low to the ground. Japan just had a typhoon this last week, right? Raw dog. Cross under? I don't think he even knew he was going to cross under, actually. Because he did forward medium punch there, I think he tried to hold back and do forward medium punch thinking he was over here. But because he crossed up, he ended up getting forward medium punch, which, like, you know. Hey, whiteboard, why won't you clear? Uh-oh. Okay. Whiteboard disobeyed for a second there. It wasn't working. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Look how good that late V skill is. You can even commit to the dive kick after if you think she's going to anti-air you. That was a sick punish. You're out of here, Final Trinity? All right, man. That's a combo. And he's got one more orb. Might go for the throw for Dizzy or something. That was a great break. That was the most likely mix-up, right? The throw. One more Eagle Spike? Yeah, that's all he got. Dab, jab, EX, final round. It's better for Menat to use 2 V-triggers than a V-reversal, probably. You know? That's just how the character is. Her chance of winning when she uses V-trigger is so high. Oh, boy. That builds a lot of V-gauge, too. Crush counter plus V-skill. Good challenge after the orb toss. Orb recall. I like that Sako waited, because Oil King likes the EXDP. We just saw it, right? He's willing to do it. Man, that tornado got him 1 mix-up. The mix-up worked, but it was only 1 mix-up, which is scary. Back throw Dizzy's. Well, forward throw does too. He's dead. Damn. Sometimes it's like that. You just get smothered as Menat, right? Things don't work out, and you're just dead. Yeah, V-trigger activation also, what's it called, is a defensive tool. Damn, those shorts are short. Oil King never ceases to surprise me with these shorts. How many of them like, how many pairs of those does he have? Lucky tournament shorts? I don't know how he does it. Dude, we were in Capcom Cup. It was freezing. I was wearing a t-shirt, jeans, and then like a pullover crew neck over that, right? I was cold. And this guy, Oil King, walks in with like a bomber jacket and these short shorts. I was like, nah, bro. How can you? It's so cold in here. You must be freezing.